Gotta make them breakfast gains. Breakfast is served, guys. We got this Hungry Jack chocolate chip waffle mix. Well, it's actually pancake mix, but I made waffles. Blueberries on top there, bunch of egg beaters, bunch of cheese, bunch of, well, 2 whole eggs. One of them is in the waffles, one is in the eggs themselves. And you know what? I think there's one more topping for those waffles. My sister has been munching away at these, but I think we have half a Pop-Tart left, if I'm correct. And there it is. Throw this out. Grab half a Pop-Tart, because that's all we got left. Break it up over the waffle. Oh, camera getting all in the syrup. Nice. Break this up over the waffles. It's bench day. Gotta make sure I'm nice and carved up. Good stuff. Gonna enjoy that. Headed out to the dentist right now. Had lunch like an hour ago, and I'll probably hit my workout right after the dentist. I have a pre-workout coming in the mail along with some protein that I got for a pretty good deal on bodybuilding.com. Buy one, get one free on the pre-workout. So I'm hoping that comes relatively soon, so that way I'll be able to take it before I hit my workout. But if it doesn't, I'll probably just take some caffeine or something. But yeah, we got bench press today. So I'm gonna go get my teeth cleaned and then check in with you guys before we hit bench. Let's see what came in the package. As if we do not know already. We got 2 of these BPS Sports pre-workouts because they run buy one, get one free. That's really what I go for, to be honest, in supplements. If I'm gonna get something, I'm gonna go for the best deal. Likewise, Nitrotech. No, not because it has creatine, not because it's whey isolate or any of that. Again, buy one, get one half off right here, guys. And believe it or not, I use this is one of the first proteins I started using, and I'm actually a pretty big fan of it, taste-wise. And if it's gonna be on sale, I'm gonna scoop it up. So, cookies and cream here. This one's upside down, but we got, what's this flavor? New flavor, never had it. Vanilla birthday cake. In before letdown, but it looks pretty good. Limited edition. Let's see if we got any samples. Hell yeah, what do we have? Free C4 fruit punch and another fruit punch. All right, can't complain because it's free. You guys know I don't like fruit punch, but I may use these today, may not. We'll see. First pre-workout I'm gonna try is the blueberry lemon ice flavor. 1MR Vortex by BPI. Like I said, buy one get one free. That's why I bought it. If it's still on that buy one get one, I would say you go pick that up because that's probably the cheapest pre-workout right now that you can find. So we'll see how it is. All right, serving size is 1 scoop. So we're gonna do 2. Kids, don't try this at home. I'm very experienced. I'm very advanced. So I'm going with 2 scoops. Now just trolling, but honestly, it says don't exceed 2 scoops. So personally, I just go by what they say not to exceed. And maybe just a little bit more for shits and gigs. All right, let's see how that is. Not the most appealing turquoise color. Sort of reminds me of, well, for one thing, the color of this bottle, and another, Nano Vapor. That dark, can't even see through it type of color. It's always kind of sketchy if you can't see through your pre-workout. Like, what's in there that's that dense? You can definitely taste a lot of lemon and just a little bit of blueberry and a pretty crappy aftertaste. BPI, you got to do something about this because I'm not a fan. I don't know, maybe I'm spoiled coming from C4 because C4 and it gets caught in your throat. What the hell is in there? But yeah, maybe I'm spoiled with C4's flavoring scheme, but this isn't anything spectacular. But it's drinkable. It's not bad. It's definitely drinkable. So one of the main ingredients in that pre-workout is glycerol, and that's, I'm pretty sure, what is also in Hemavol, which is the really good pump pre-workout, and that stuff doesn't dissolve well at all. So that would be the reason for that little thing that got stuck in my throat in there, is the glycerol. But I'm kind of happy it has that, because from what I know, that's a really good pump ingredient. So, I mean, if it works well, I don't mind it.
Time for ASAP Lambs. Let's go. What's this I see? Niggas trying to act like G's. Got ASAP, got Fergie with me. It's a new day, no black eyed.
What's going on, guys? Back in the gym. I'm going to bring you through a typical chest and back day of mine. As you know, I have 2 chest and back days every week, just like I have 2 leg days and 2 shoulders, arms days. So this is actually my 2nd chest and back day of this week, and it's my 2nd bench press session. So I've been benching twice a week because my goal is to get my bench up to this 5 sets of 7 that you're seeing, but at the weight of 225 pounds. And I think I can do that in just over a month. I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to do that with my increased frequency and, of course, my increased calories and so forth. But the bench was a little bit tougher on this 2nd chest and back day. Primary reason for that is I'm more taxed at this point in the week than I am on day 1 of the week in terms of my workouts. So I noticed the 2nd bench session is usually a little bit tougher, especially if I go hard on OHP in my first delts and arms workout. But as long as I get the weight, usually for me personally, and I talked about this a little bit in the last video, I'm able to progress the next time, and that's just because I sort of know how well I recover and the time frame of my recovery and stuff like that. But hitting the cable rows here, you've seen me do a lot of vertical pulling in my past workout videos, especially in the beginning of my back days or pull days and stuff like that. But I'm starting out with rows here, and one of my goals is to develop more thickness in my back. That's also why I incorporate deadlifts now, and just overall more lower back, middle back development. I feel like my upper back is almost like a little bit more of a strength than that Christmas tree area, if you know what I'm saying. And even down the lumbar spine, all those muscles in the middle to lower portion of my back, I feel like I can definitely work on. Pulling a little bit higher on these cable rows, but when I am at my other gym, the seat's actually elevated a little bit, so I do enjoy pulling really nice and low, almost to your belly button, so you can get that contraction in your lower lats and, again, that Christmas tree portion of your back. But I'm just hitting some incline presses here, doing the incline dumbbells a lot lately, doing 70s there for 3 sets of 12. and I'll probably throw in incline dumbbells as my primary movement once I get my bench up to 225, and I'll just work up until I can get the dumbbells to 100 pounds. But as you see, closed grip pull downs. Closed grip was feeling really good this day, so I think that's why I stuck with it. Sometimes I'll just get in a little groove with my grips, and I'll just want to keep it the same. But I do utilize the handle grips as well. I really go for what's kind of feeling best that day, but these felt good. I did my first set pretty heavy, and then I kind of dropped it a little bit, did a few more reps, but these are incline flies, and everything you're seeing here is 3 to 4 sets. I think most of the pulling motions are 4 sets, and a few of the pushing exercises, chest exercises, are 3 sets. And everything is in the hypertrophy rep range, so a little bit on the higher side. And the only lower rep work I'm doing is in the beginning of the workout on my compounds. I think this right here is a drop set, I believe. That's why I threw it in 2 times speed. But this machine, I've been enjoying it a little more than I have in the past. I never really used it all that much, and honestly, it doesn't even look like I'm doing it correctly or really doing it to feel a contraction. But I promise you guys, when I was doing this, I could feel it like throughout my entire back. I can feel it from my upper lats to like the middle portion, my rhomboids, even my traps. And if you pull a little bit upper, you can feel it. It's just overall really nice horizontal row that I love. And these decline presses, this is what I love about this gym. They actually have 1 piece of hammer strength. So that's all I have, unfortunately, but this is a pretty good hammer strength decline. I kept it pretty light here. I think this was the last set, excuse me, but on this set, just kind of going out to fatigue myself and get a nice little pump in the chest. You know, nothing wrong with that. But right here, last rowing movement. As you see, doing a lot of rows, guys. Primarily because, like I said, I didn't row that much in the past. I did a lot of vertical pulling, and I think that's the biggest downfall of my back. So I'm gonna try to get my strength up on these. I want to be able to handle some pretty heavy dumbbells with dumbbell rows, and I feel it pretty well there. So that was a workout, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the rest. Riley, are you making me a post-workout meal? What did you put on that grill? You made me a post-workout meal, didn't you? Let's go see what you made me. What a good dog. So I got these russet potatoes here, and I know they're gonna go bad pretty soon because you can kind of tell they're not as firm as they once were. And the other ones in the bag actually sprouted a tad. So I'm gonna spray these a little bit with some of this. This is, by the way, this is butter flavored spray. Picked up this idea, I think, from an older Chris Jones video. Spraying things with the butter flavor actually gives it a pretty decent flavor. Kind of running out. And then I'm just going to throw on a little bit of seasoning. Montreal steak. Guys, one of the best sauces ever created by mankind. Sweet Baby Ray's. It's been used by Ronnie Coleman. It's been used by the greatest legends in the world. If you want to make real gains, you got to use the sauce. That's the boss.